Welcome, boys and girls, to another early morning game between the Quad City Blues and the Des Moines Oak Leafs. Basically, long story short, we're going to go ahead and pre-record this, and then we're also going to try to stream it. So if you hear bits and pieces of this game, we just are having issues with the hotspot. So Dean Patton will work his magic, and hopefully we'll get things underway. Mark? Here we go. I know we talk about starting fast all the time, but after yesterday's game, a weird fluky goal on Evan, and other than that, it was pretty much all Blues. They
finally come alive there in the last period. They scored 4 unanswered goals, but right at the end there were 3 in the last period, I believe. And
yeah, we had Carter Stevenson. He started things off, got us on the board, and Jack James bagged 2 more, and then old Parker Hansen decided to finish things off with the cherry and got the 4th goal. And yesterday we only committed 1 penalty the whole entire game.
That's great. Yeah, stay out of the box. That's key.
So we were very, very disappointed. Give you some updated stats off a point streak yesterday. JV Blues are right now obviously sitting pretty good in the standings.
Right, yeah. They're up top there somewhere.
And
towards the top.
Josh DeYoung, right now 29 points. Carter Stevenson's got his 11 assists. Mackenzie Quinn, he's sitting at 8 wins. We got 3 goals per game as far as in the league. We're 3rd. We're 7th in the league in goals against, and our power play and our penalty kill is extremely well. Power play, we're 1st. Penalty kill, we're 4th. Yeah. And we're hopefully going to continue that streak. Today's starting lineups: Dewsbury, Hansen, and James. Again, that line, and I said it, you said it.
Yeah, they were
I thought they were hot yesterday. They played extremely well. Probably one of the best overall games they've had all season.
Which is great to see. You don't always want to have all your scoring from your top line. To spread it out through all your lines there. Get everybody contributing.
Eaton and Weaver will start us off on defense.
And you got Big Mac Quinn in net today too. So
good face-off win for James to try to get things deep. Not so successful. Good forecheck by Weaver. He's got to check up. James able to get it back into the Leafs zone as it's going to squirt itself free. End up behind the Leafs netminder. End up the corner. Tried to go to the board. Some sloppy play by the Leafs as they were unable to advance the puck. Good pressure by your Blues. It's hard, wake up in the morning. You ask some of the boys, what time did you get to bed last night? Yeah. Some get to bed earlier. Good chip off the boards. Tried to hit a streaking Leafs forward. Good forecheck by the Leafs.
Yeah.
But you ask them, hey, did you get enough sleep? Some of them get plenty.
They always say yes. Whether they did or not, they'll tell you yes.
And 4 monster drinks later, a couple candy bars and a hot cup of coffee. Hopefully that caffeine gets in their system. Eaton and Weaver still out there on defense, and the Leafs put pressure into our zone. Behind the net, James jumps into the fray, tries to throw it up ice, throws it right to a Leafs defender. And Weaver is going to bring it up, skate it. Mahoney, who just hit the ice, he's going to backhand it in deep and give chase to Stevenson and DeYoung. And boy, I tell you what, that was really close.
A couple inches, but I guess
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought he was past the red line myself, but
he might have been 2 inches.
Yeah, see, we're hearing our fans. One of the fans, Todd Mahoney, he's right on the red line. We said the same thing. We thought he was over the red, but doesn't matter. Now comes out of it. Hey, it's setting us up for us as DeYoung. Might have tipped it too far ahead. He's got a shot, and he scores! So Josh DeYoung gets things started for your Blues as
he read that pass just right and knocked it out ahead of him, and nobody's going to catch him once he gets going.
So yesterday, early in the game, it was plays just like that where we'd tip it too far ahead and wouldn't be able to catch up. This time, things are slowed down. Maybe it's because it's the morning.
Yes.
Things go slower.
The pregame here, yesterday we didn't start off quite very well in the first period. I noticed the coach had him skating a little bit more than usual, so try to get those legs going, get those muscles warmed up early. So.
Skating some boards this morning as the Blues again control the face-off, dump it deep, rolls behind the Leafs goalie. Carter Stevenson, first one there. Pass towards the front. Actually, the Leafs goalie had to make a stop. So again, Josh DeYoung unassisted.
Yeah.
Just jumped the passing lane mark and took off.
Off to the races.
You know what's nice, and I don't mean to beat a dead horse over and over again, but his straight line speed has gotten better, but finishing has gotten even more better.
For the longest time, couldn't quite get one in the net, but the percentage picked way up lately here.
So good scrum along the boards as the Blues are going to get it deep, and DeYoung's going to be the first one to it. He tries to throw it at the net. Another shot towards the crease.
Yeah, we're out front, but we were already turning around, heading back the other way, but we keep control of it.
Good pressure by this first line is DeYoung. Great forecheck, able to knock the Leafs off the puck. Stevenson with the wraparound attempt. You know, that's one of those things with wraparounds. It's a smart play. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but good to get it on net as Finley hits.
That was a nice play there by O'Neill keeping control of it, and they were able to change everybody out too. So
Prieto bumped. Orwig with the puck. Hits O'Neill. It came down hard in the slot. Chipped up the boards. Along the back end. Finley. And on the forecheck. Backhanded by the Leafs. O'Neill with the puck now. Good pressure. O'Neill, he threw it towards the netminder. So everything's going towards the net, which is a bonus. Another shot. Puck's loose. So control by the Leafs netminder. Not the greatest. Another shot.
Oh, it goes in.
And it went in. So a good goal. I thought the Leafs netminder made a good save with his leg, but it must have just kept going forward, and it goes in the net, and Prieto gets the scoring off. So complete opposite is what happened yesterday, where your Blues staggered out of the gate. Now they jump to a 2-0 lead.
This is where we got to keep the hammer down. Don't let up and let things get out of hand. Just play smart and keep the hammer down.
So another face-off by the Blues in the zone, or in the circle. Center ice is squirts free, and Skolrud this time gets the puck, and he throws it towards the net. Why not?
Yep.
As we continue to advance the puck. Skolrud in front actually had Peterson. He was in a good spot as the Leafs are going to advance the puck and throw it in deep. So Peterson, the Leafs, looking a lot like a team that slept a little too long. Shot towards the front.
Ooh,
Quinn had to fight that shot off.
Good one-timer.
So first good shot of the game for the Leafs. It's thrown out to Kutkop. Kutkop was actually skating forward, had his back to the puck. The Leafs are able to jump in and take it away. Kutkop now. He's going to go forward. He's going to look around. Passes behind him, so he never saw it. That's a pass that's got to be thrown up hard off the boards, I think.
Open yourself up, though, and try to catch that pass.
Chipped up.
2-on-1.
Skolrud, he's got a step. He's going to throw it at the net. POP.
Kutkop was there, just didn't settle on his stick there.
Thrown back in by the Blues. Habercorny's on the ice. He's going to swat at it on the forecheck.
Done a good job so far today about keeping control of the puck in the own end, or in the far end there, and still getting a line change off.
DeYoung throws it towards the front. Mahoney can't handle it, but in good position. As Mahoney's going to chip it up around the boards. DeYoung in on the forecheck, and it's all Blues to start this game. DeYoung tried to get hit.
He tried to put a hit on him. He just put his shoulder down. Thank you very much.
DeYoung with the puck. Or Mahoney scratched that. DeYoung, he's sitting in front of the crease. And right now, great team individual effort as the boys are flying around and just applying unmerciful the amount of pressure on this Leafs team.
We got it deep here, and they're off for another change. So
O'Neill, good forecheck. He was just sitting at the blue line waiting for them to pass. Dewsbury, he jumped into the fray as O'Neill's going to come away with it. Has Dewsbury out front.
Oh, just missed him. Just a
late change by the Leafs as their netminder knocks it away out of danger.
Yeah, they haven't been able to clear their zone here, so they can get a full change. So good pressure here.
Buckle on the boards, backhanded. Gets to James. James advances the puck. Tries to go towards the net. Gets it off to Eaton. Eaton tried to one-time it.
He had a little more time. He maybe could have settled it down even.
You know, a one-timer, we've talked about it before. Yeah. It's not always the most effective
it looks pretty chance. When you do score it.
You know, they track those things, and one-timers for the most part. Oh. Shot good! He scores! Look at that, James from behind the net throws it out in front, and Dewsbury finishes it off.
Catch and shoot. There
as your Blues are up 3-0, as Dick Vitale might say, take a timeout, baby, as the Leafs are down 3. Puck's going to be dropped at center ice. It's been all Blues as all 5 shots have gone towards the net. And right on cue, the Leafs do take their timeout. Smart play by the coaching staff. He's got to settle things down. I don't expect a goalie change.
So I say, hopefully we keep the pressure on. Don't settle back and
get
it's
complacent.
Way early yet,
it's
right?
way early.
So hammer it down. Everybody join in and keep the pressure on.
When you play a game, I think one of your things that get you excited is, hey, let's get a running clock on a team.
Get out of here early.
Yeah. So.
Like you say, you get games like this. Like I said, it's real early yet, but you get that feeling. You just everybody wants to jump in and get one too.
Yeah, so. And that's when errors really start to take their toll. When guys on defense try to step too much into the rush, and they get people behind them.
Take chances maybe you normally wouldn't. So feel like maybe you could take a chance, but so you still just got to play good, solid hockey. Be smart.
So face off, center ice. Prieto. Won by the Leafs, dumped in deep. Weaver has the puck in the corner. He's going to swing it back to Eaton. Eaton's going to turn and look up ice. Tries to throw it up to Orwig, just not enough speed. Saw maybe at the last second. Orwig's going to dump it deep. So much of the same thing as Blues get it deep. In on the forecheck. Finley with the big hit as the puck's getting brought out of the zone. 2 Blues right on that puck. Gets into our zone. Swung back around, D to D, thrown in at the net. Great block down by Orwig. Another shot towards the net. Good coverage. Nice save by Quinn.
Yep. He had to scramble across the crease there to take care of that one. But
Eaton tried to chip it up to Orwig. Orwig's going to get it on his stick. Tries to get it deep. Had it on his backhand. But Pareto says, I'll take care of business.
Yep.
I'll get it.
Yep.
Haberkorn and O'Neill step onto the ice. Coaches do a really good job of, transitioning those defensive players, keeping them fresh.
There are too many. They're going to call it, I guess. But there's 2 guys standing there and hit him.
Played the puck. In the zone. Haberkorn tried to step. Shot towards Quinn.
He got a piece of it, but it went over the shoulder, but wide.
Another shot towards Quinn. So Des Moines, after that timeout, they've settled things down.
A little bit of life, aren't they? That's interference.
No call on that as the puck was way behind. Another big shot. This time Scobrood gets knocked down. Alaska has the puck behind the net. Tried to center it to Scobrood as he was crashing into the crease. Good tip by the Blues, but it actually helps the Leafs as it enters our zone. O'Neill, great back check. Good position.
Yeah, good hustle back, get that.
Alaska tries to throw it up to Stevenson. I think that puck got knocked down. And then an extra curricular situation after the play as Quinn's just going to settle things down, cover it up. Always the smart play.
A little more life after their timeout, the Leafs. But
well, it came out and hit. That was the first thing. A couple big hits. Yeah. Like you said, I thought an interference call.
What do I know?
Little Dream On by Aerosmith. Donovan's favorite song. Shot towards the net. Loose puck. We actually had 2 players out in front. It was Mahoney and DeYoung. Another shot towards Quinn. It's good positioning by Haberkorn. Another shot towards Quinn and knocked out of play. Again, this game being pre-recorded. We apologize for any inconvenience. We'll hopefully try to get things set up, running later for the varsity game. James flipped up high in the air, won a great face-off. Good play as that puck actually got up in the air. A lot of times, Mark, we don't see it get very high. It gets flat. Weaver with the puck. Sitter doing extra duties is Dean Patton trying to get things figured out, running the camera. Guys can't do more than 2 things at once. Women, they're exceptional. Ooh, kind of a high hit on Weaver. Got up a little high with the elbow. No call as James is going to go behind the net. Thrown out front. And I just got taken off the puck. Tried to dump it deep. Dewsbury fanned on it. The Leafs trying to break it out, and it's almost
dumped right back down.
Yeah.
So they haven't been able to break out of their zone very well, and we've been plugging up the neutral zone. So
that's not going to go for an icing. It's Just going to be short.
Oh,
Okay. As they call the icing, I thought maybe they would wave that
I thought
off.
it was going to die there.
I
before it
did
got to
too.
the-
Fresh ice, so carried just a little bit farther. So face off into the Leafs zone left of their netminder is Orwig and Finley and Prieto. I saw the 7 for a second. The Leafs are going to come away with it. Skated up. Good position by O'Neill. Orwig trails behind the play. Backhanded in by Prieto. Orwig tried to make a play on the puck. Quinn's going to settle things down as Finley looks up ice. Good outlet pass.
Oh, he's careful.
Shot towards the net. Doesn't get anywhere close to Quinn. Another shot towards the net. Good defensive help as Orwig has it on his stick. Bobbles around. Defense for the Leafs. They're going to hit it down in the corner, but Haberkorn, plenty of time and space, able to get to the puck. Now throwing across the crease in front of Quinn. Haberkorn, yesterday, shot towards Quinn, fought off, squirts free, and pops out of the zone. Haberkorn yesterday thought played one of his best games of the season. He was in the right place at the right time pretty much all game. O'Neill with the puck, throwing hard off the boards. Punched at by Prieto. Out of Orwig's reach and brought back into the zone. Shot by Quinn.
Ooh, that was a high riser there. Got him right up on the shoulder.
And there's Haberkorn with the puck. Throws it out. Trying to hit Skullroot.
Yeah, a little behind him. But
O'Neill now going to settle things down. Apparently the Leafs forgot to get onside as O'Neill gets it up to Cutcomp. Cutcomp bringing it in. Nice, nifty little move by Cutcomp as he looks to throw it towards the front of the net. Good defense by the Leafs as they took it away from him. Things have kind of settled down. Shot towards the front of the net. Puck's loose.
He's got a scramble there.
Things have kind of settled down for the Leafs, but the Blues still get another solid shot on net.
Yeah, Eaton had a good shot. Good look.
To Cutcomp. Cutcomp chips up. He avoids a big hit. Just, your Blues are just a step ahead. Good chip up the boards, but Eaton, great position. He's going to throw it in
cutting
deep.
That one off, yeah.
And again, yet another situation where the Blues are able to get it deep and get a full change.
Yep.
That's so big.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't lose possession and you get fresh troops. So
battle in the corner. Stevenson's out there with Peterson, so Peterson hasn't been able to get off yet. Peterson tries to throw it at the net, gets tipped up high. DeYoung able to step on. He's out there with Carter and Mahoney. He's going to hit the ice. He's going to pop out of the zone, and he's going to get an offside. So popped out, went back in.
Right at the blue line there. Couldn't get out in time. Yeah, maybe we settled down there. Oak Leafs had a little rush there for a little while. They were getting a lot of shots and some zone time, but it looks like we've settled down, got back in our game here. So
neutral zone face-off, stalemate at the dot, but DeYoung gets enough on it. He's able to knock it into the Leaf zone, but they grab and they take it up
nice
ice.
Poke check there.
Mahoney, Stevenson ran into Mahoney with the puck. He's going to have it knocked off his stick. Carter said, I'm going to repay the favor. Mahoney tries to knock it deep. Gets it to DeYoung. DeYoung, right at the last second, had it come off his stick. Good body position by DeYoung.
Right
back pass. Ooh, and an opportunity.
That was a weird bouncer there. Got deflected up in the air and they fell right in the goalie's lap.
Darn near 1-5 hole.
Yeah, right. Almost look at what I found.
Just like on Easter egg hunting, and found the
Squatting
egg.
down to the egg, right?
DeYoung wins it quite cleanly, I might add, as the Leafs are able to get it out of their zone. Haberkorn, good check by DeYoung.
Yep.
Hansen.
That puck's getting stuck up in the snow over there.
There's a lot of snow over there. And the reason why is, like you said earlier, Coach White had them skating some boards to start this game.
Right.
Because they did. They start off slow. O'Neill with the puck. Pretty much uncontested. Shot towards the front of the net. Good pass by O'Neill to DeYoung.
Yeah,
DeYoung.
shot just got deflected a little wide there.
O'Neill tries to back check. The Leafs are going to bring it out. 4 Blues right on the Leafs player. The Leafs were changing. Good battle along the boards. The Blues are going to come away with a great backhand pass to James.
One here.
So James is going to skate it up. He had a step, puts on the brakes, blows the tire, tries to throw it across the crease to Dewsbury, but Dewsbury a little late getting there. Thrown back in to the neutral zone. Weaver just knocks it deep. Well, at least as far as he can, as Hansen's knocked down. The Leafs transition, get it into our zone. Eaton puts the stick out, slows things down, takes a shot for good measure. The Leafs are able to knock it towards Quinn. No shot on goal. Weaver knocks it back around to Eaton. Good pass behind the back. Eaton's going to try to chip it up to Dewsbury, who's streaking. Good knockdown by Hansen. Hansen. He missed it. James able to get a hold of it.
There, yeah.
James going to knock it deep, but he was a long way away from that red line and would get an icing.
Yeah.
I think that line was at the end of their time on the ice
they've been
as well.
out there for a while, so get a change and take the face off in our own zone.
O'Neal throws it up high. There's that fly route.
Yep. Oh,
Orwig, puck, avoids a big hit. Nice move. Orwig gets it off to Prieto. Prieto back to Orwig. Nice tic-tac, but couldn't get the toe as the Blues are now going to come away with it. Finley's going to swing it over to Prieto. Prieto from the snow. Looked like a snowboarder.
Yeah. Need a shovel. A pile of it over there in front of the bench.
I'm going to guess that maybe good hit by Prieto. Able to keep it in for a brief moment, but Finley's going to walk it back. Turn, look, throw it hard off the boards. Oh. And that'll actually get on net.
Yeah, we got to change too, so got it deep and got to change. So
O'Neal doing a nice job of guarding that line. The Leafs try to dump it in. Good positioning by Eaton. Cutcomp knocked down. Blues are going to come away with it. Cutcomp waves at it, gets the tip of his stick on it. As Weaver goes back to retrieve. 49 seconds left to go in this opening period, all Blues. Alaska brings it up ice, rubbed off the puck, has it in the corner, throws it back around, tries to hit Eaton, and it will get to Eaton over in the opposite side corner as Skolrud gets on the puck, chipped up the boards. Alaska tried to make a play. This hop skipped and jumped over the top of his stick. Alaska again, shot goes towards Quinn. I don't know if that went behind or in front of it.
Didn't get on net. I know he was looking for it. I think it went behind the net.
Eaton over along the back of the boards as Cutcomp gets it, tries to chip it up. And the snow gobbled it up in a misplay by the Leafs defenseman. And then the Leafs turn around and throw it into our bench, trying to hit one of our coaches. Please don't hit my kid over there on the bench. And they're going to do another face-off. We've seen, this has been kind of a lot today where we've seen, actually yesterday, check that, but it's been a lot this week where they've just decided to drop the puck at center ice. Cutcomp, Eaton, and that'll do it.
Well,
as the Blues finish the period 3-0, we are headed to the second period.
Yeah, big start there with the, we have 8 shots to Oakleaf 6. So
yeah, the Leafs, again, you said it, after that timeout, they kind of settled things down.
Settled things down. They got a little pressure for a little while, and we came back and answered with some of our own. So been pretty even since then. So we'll see how we come out here next period. And
you know what we need is we need one of those professional shovel gals to come out there and clean the snow. And
the old ice team, huh?
I'm gonna let you get on that. I'm gonna let you do ice team duties between periods. I'll
slap on my skates and get out there with the shovel.
Sign you off, yeah. So it looks like Mahoney, Stevenson, DeYoung line's going to start things off.
Try this Wi-Fi. See if I can get you on the Wi-Fi.
Thank you. So puck drop, second period underway.
Quick had a 2-on-1 there almost. And
Backhanded in, Mahoney shoots, he scores! So Carter Stevenson right off the bat, he's able to bring it in to the zone,
had a
win the
2-on-1,
draw.
and they broke it up, but Mahoney come down and trailed and fouled the shot. And
What a way to start the second period. Your Blues have taken a 4-0 lead.
10 seconds in. That's the way to start a period.
That is the way to start the period. Goodness. So your Blues now 4-0 as Mahoney finishes things off on that rush with the backhand. Top shelf. Finally, face-off won by the Leafs as puck was kind of bouncing around. O'Neal, he tried to lay a big hit. Mahoney did the same thing. DeYoung with the puck, avoids a hit, but gets it off to Carter Stevenson. Carter throws it at the net, and that goalie says, "Man, I'm gonna settle things down."
Down here, cover it up, and we'll take a face-off here.
So we'll get a face-off to the right of the Leafs netminder. Their goalie hasn't played bad. It's just been better shots by your Blues.
Right, yeah.
Throw towards the net, tip opportunity. James had 2 shots at it, tried to reverse it.
Wrap around, try for the third there.
James had 3 shots on net. It's funny how there's a lot of times during a game a big hit by the Leafs is like Dewsbury went down. Another shot towards the net.
I thought maybe they would get a hook on that. It looked like Weaver got pulled down by the Leafs player with his stick up around his shoulder there, but no call. So let's see. It looks like they're letting him play.
As long as they call it both ways.
All right, yeah, sure. Yep. You know where you stand, right?
Yep, exactly. The goal of every game is that the referee stays hidden.
Yeah, right.
If the referee's hidden,
they've done their job.
They've done their job. They've taken care of business as the Blues continue the pressure. James shot towards net, gets knocked down. Back, and a loose puck. Another puck popped up in the air. It's a shooting gallery for your Blues as they're able to, again, shoot.
He was down and out there. We just couldn't get it back to the net.
And there's that slush. And a big hit by Donovan Weaver. Puts a Leafs player right on his turkey as Eaton spins things around. Throws it up ice. A big hit returned by the Leafs as they return the favor. Dewsbury, nice play to turn things around and gets the puck right back on his stick. Thrown up the boards to Eaton.
3-on-2 if you hurry.
And Eaton dumps it deep.
Yeah, he was due for a change.
Absolutely. That's a part of the game where you'll see a lot of parents, they'll get mad because their kids might, dump and get off the ice when they have an odd man rush. But it's part of the game.
And the boys know whether they've got enough in the tank or not.
Exactly.
Too, so.
Habercorn, good step.
Or not.
Keeps it deep. The Blues are going to, looks like, go on a power play here. So another BSN Sports Network.
Got a slashing call. I think Habercorn got his stick slashed out of his hand.
So the first penalty of the game by both teams is a Leafs player gets escorted to the box. And we'll see how this power play unit does today. Remember, the power play is first in the league. We got a power play goalie as well yesterday.
Yeah, right.
And that's one statistic you love to have.
Special teams, right? Take advantage of these
Stevenson
opportunities.
Wins to DeYoung. DeYoung gives it back to Prieto. Mahoney gives it to DeYoung. Thrown up to Prieto. Prieto holds, gives it back to DeYoung. DeYoung holds, goes across, backdoor opportunity.
He had him wide open. He just got tipped a bit.
Good play by Brady O'Neal.
Good
Carter
hustle.
Stevenson, he jumps into the fray and knocks it towards the netminder, and he's going to settle things down. And another shot towards the net. I look at that shot total up there. There was at one point, we had 6 shots in a matter of about 30 seconds.
Got up to 13 now, eh? Did so.
Thrown down the ice, good clear by the Leafs as Finley can't keep it in. He's going to roll all the way down into the Blues corner. Finley's going to retrieve, settle things down. Remember, Finley and Prieto, they like to run those two guys up at the top at the blue line. Nifty little move by Finley. Ooh, and a dangerous pass as it was telegraphed. But Hansen.
He was just ahead of that pass. It was a nice idea. He just got in ahead of it.
And the Leafs tee things up, throw things down the ice, and that puck is going to skitter behind Quinn as Finley again behind the net brings it up. Finley throws it over to Hansen. Hansen, good pass to James. So good catch, tape to tape as James enters the zone.
And with speed, see if we can set it up here.
James over to Dewsbury. Dewsbury, weird angle shot. Dewsbury Parks out in front. Good play by the Leafs as they're again able to knock it down.
I know Hansen was looking for the drop pass, but there was nobody there. So
Quinn throws it over to Weaver. Weaver backhands it over to Finley. Finley has it pop off his stick. Good forecheck by the Leafs. Slowed things down. Over to Hansen. Hansen's going to bring it into the zone, dump it deep, wrap it around the corner. Blues are changing. Pass. O'Neill back to DeYoung. DeYoung has it roll off his stick. Ends up over along the boards. Good keep by Finley. Finley's going to tee it up, thrown at the net. Good shot by Finley. High riser.
Net, yeah.
And a handcuff on the Leafs goalie as it ends up over along the boards.
Down to 10
Stevenson.
seconds on the power play here, so we can get something quick.
Stevenson behind the net, tries to throw it in the front. O'Neill got turned around. He was actually in a good spot.
There was a couple guys there, just didn't see it right at their feet.
Prieto turns and looks. So the number one ranked power play in the league couldn't get one behind the Leafs netminder. But good passing and good shot opportunities.
A couple good chances, but
Prieto brings it in, gets bumped off. The Leafs drop it off, actually to a Blues player. I think he was trying to settle things down. And the Leafs are going to bring things out and hit the red line. O'Neill, he's going to
drive him to the boards there.
Put the Leafs forward, right in the boards. It's a battle along the corner. Leafs come away, throw it towards Quinn. Quinn really hasn't been tested. A lot of the shots.
He had maybe a couple that he had to make a save on. One hit him right in the shoulder. And
behind the nets, the Leafs go as the Leafs look up ice.
Ooh, nice.
Aaron passes. Shot towards the net again. Oh, it almost put back as the Leafs defenseman was going to give it back to the goalie, and the goalie had no intention of wanting it. Said, Christmas is over, young man. I don't want that puck, and he covers things up.
Yeah, Dewsbury picked that pass off down there along the boards there, and Hansen picked it up and shot it right on net. It was a nice shot.
So
almost got through.
Almost did. Almost did. Dewsbury from the circle. The Leafs are going to control, bring it up ice. Tried to outlet pass, but they had two Leafs forwards right there, and
Hansen got his stick on it again.
Eaton retrieves. Backhands it over to Weaver. Weaver along the boards to Hansen. Hansen tried to chip it up to Dewsbury, streaking. James, Hansen. Puck hit off the boards, pops high up in the air, and then it's going to squirt itself behind Quinn. Quinn letting people know where everybody's at. Weaver knocked down to the ground.
From his knees, he passed that one up. Shot
goes towards Quinn, wide. As the Leafs in control of the puck, but Hansen, he jumps on the boards, ties things up. James is going to try to tip it up to himself. And so James had an opportunity.
It was up on his chest, couldn't settle it down on the stick.
Good pass to Hansen as he get it deep, and the Blues are going to get a change. Hansen physics gets knocked down by the big Leafs defenseman.
He's a big
probably one of the biggest guys on the ice. Finley, he's going to throw it at the net.
Oh, about had Hansen for a tip.
And the Leafs defense letting their goalie down.
There's nobody there.
Just forgot what was going on. Over the boards comes Alaska. Backhanded from Eaton to Finley, so Finley's going to turn things around. Going to throw things hard off the board to Alaska.
Oh.
Alaska misses it. Shot goes towards Quinn. Way wide again. No chance on net. He's going to squirt himself free all the way down to the red line. Finley going to chip it up hard off the boards, avoid a hit. As the Leafs get control in the neutral zone, throw it up the ice. Orwig says, looky. He avoids a hit. And the Leafs, they just look frazzled, out of position.
Get us chasing a little bit, get them chasing.
Big avoid of a check. O'Neill, plenty of time, tries to go top shelf. Weird angle.
Oh, it's out front.
Backhand towards the net. Alaska's going to want that one back.
Yeah.
Couldn't get all of it onto his backhand.
Yeah, just get much on it. Face-off win.
One of the Blues players is down. Couldn't tell. Good pressure. Pass the front. Orwig looked like he was trying to tee it up again. Finley stepped, and look out as the Leafs are off to the races. Good help by O'Neill, forcing him out to the outside. And Habercorn there to clean up the mess, throwing it back towards Quinn again. Shot gets blocked down. Good block by Orwick. High riser, and it goes wide.
That was a weird looking shot.
Yeah, and from our angle, it looked like it was
diving down.
It was fluttering towards Quinn. The Leafs had it on their stick for a moment. Peterson avoids a hit. As Habercorn chipped it up into the neutral zone, but that's as far as it goes as the Leafs are able to get a change and knock it deep. O'Neill, he's going to look up ice.
The old spinorama.
The spinorama, the O'Neill spinorama. You know, a lot of guys do that, but O'Neill, that's kind of become his trademark.
Change directions there.
He loves to put on the brakes and go. Peterson lined up a Leafs player, actually went and tried to tip the puck. I thought maybe he would hit him as it squirts free. 2-on-1. Shot towards Quinn. Quinn has no problems fighting that off.
Hugging the post there.
So the Leafs with some good pressure on the Skolrud line as it's going to pop to the point. Shot towards Quinn. Quinn saw it all the way.
Yeah.
Good hit by Weaver. Peterson out there with Cutcomp and Skolrud. So Cutcomp's going to chip it up. Tried to get it to Skolrud. Skolrud out of his reach. Goes right back to Cutcomp. Habercorn throws it back in. Cutcomp has to check up. Mahoney over the bench. And he's going to hit the ice as Habercorn's going to retrieve as it ends up behind Quinn. Habercorn a little high, but Cutcomp gets a nice pass out to Skolrud. Skolrud brings the puck up ice. Skolrud gets it to Mahoney. Mahoney's going to backhand it in deep. Good job by Mahoney as he's able to help out his line. Get on the ice. DeYoung, back check. Solid as Weaver's able to get a puck on his backhand. Shot goes towards Quinn, knocked down by Weaver. In the corner, backhanded by the Leafs up top. Thrown towards Quinn. Deflected twice. Puck still loose. It's in the front. Another shot towards the net.
Yeah, I thought he had that puck sucked up in his belly there, but it got loose again.
Eaton, good position as the Leafs try to camp out in front. Eaton's going to knock it up the boards to Stevenson. So Stevenson behind the net. He tries to throw it back around out of trouble. DeYoung, he chips it up. Can't get to it. Mahoney was actually streaking. Weaver's going to have it on his stick. Now he's just going to walk it in. Why not?
Yeah, he got all kinds of room.
Going to drop it off to DeYoung. And dangerous pass is that backhand pass.
Got to be sure you have good communication.
And Stevenson wasn't there. Could have had an odd man rush for the Leafs. Throwing up the boards.
Good communication on those. Otherwise,
and we're going to get a hand pass. Good call as O'Neill dove down on his belly. Hit the puck forward to Hansen. And hand pass is the call as it's going to come out of the Leaf zone. You know, it's kind of funny up here. We have a great view, but the way things are set up, we do get tangled up from time to time in these courts. O'Neill advancing the puck as he jumped in. O'Neill with room. Throw it again at the
hard
net.
Shot there, low.
That's a typical pass off the pads opportunity, but almost too good as it bounced.
Right back to him.
Yeah. Leafs out on the wing. Looked like one of their forwards actually took their eyes off it. I thought he might skate it up. Thought maybe he was just going to get hit.
Pulled it up and dumped it deep.
Yeah.
So.
James with the puck.
He's trip coming.
Yep, trip. So the Blues are going to go on another Blue Sports Network power play, barring the Leafs can't touch it up, and they do.
Yep.
And the power play again, second power play for your Blues. So hopefully we can get the stats back up.
Right. Got 19 shots so far. That's quite a few there.
Yeah, the shots
come in spurts there. We get like a shooting gallery for a few minutes, and
the shots came a lot early.
And then at the beginning of this period too, we came out strong, got that goal,
and yesterday the shots were pretty even throughout the game.
Yeah, right.
So stalemate from the dot, but Dewsbury's going to come away with it. He's going to put on the brakes. Good move by Dewsbury. Tried to feed it to both James and Hansen in front.
Both had a chance.
And a good clear by the Leafs as they throw things down, and Quinn's going to settle it behind the net.
So no pressure here. Take your time. And
yeah, you're not in a hurry with the 4-goal lead. Make good passes. James, good decision.
Be patient,
he's just
make good passes.
Skate it up. The Leafs just uncontested. James walks it right on in. Hansen, shot towards the net. Good shot by Finley.
Yeah, right on net.
That might have been one of those things where Finley had a lot of space and time. He might have been able to walk it in.
Yeah, right. He had room.
He got excited.
But like I said, he got it on net. All you need to do is crash the net. But he didn't give up a rebound this time either. So
yeah, good stop by the Leafs netminder.
Right in the breadbasket.
Minute 24 left to go on this power play for your Blues. And Stevenson, DeYoung, and Mahoney hit the ice. Finley and Weaver are going to stay out there. Good face-off win by Carter. Back to DeYoung. DeYoung back to Finley. Finley and DeYoung playing catch over to Mahoney. Mahoney tried to get it out to DeYoung, kind of skipped on him just a bit as he's going to come away with it. Mahoney's going to look. He's going to get a shot.
Oh, it was low. It was a nice shot.
Good opportunities. Carter was sitting right there in the crease. Mahoney, he steps, slows things down as the Leafs can't gain control. So good battle by a Leafs defenseman as he's able to tie things up just enough. Backhanded, tried to get to DeYoung. A little too close, so it was out of his reach. DeYoung settling things down. Good poke check away by the Leafs as DeYoung looked to turn in advance. Now DeYoung's got the puck. He's going to hold it over to Mahoney. Mahoney's going to shoot it towards net. Good block down by the Leafs as they pitchfork it up ice. Can't get it very far. Shot towards the net. As
Still
Mahoney's
30 seconds left here, too, so plenty of time. We get settled down and start moving it again.
So DeYoung, good battle along the boards. And today, DeYoung, as he falls down, has really taken some good shots. Finley's going to walk, throw it at net. Shot towards the net, it goes. And we're going to get a stoppage of play. 17 seconds left, still a face-off in the
still plenty of time.
Leaf zone. So Dewsbury, Hansen, and James.
Got a discussion going on here. I don't know what.
So game on, game off. Now the game's back on as Hansen gets the face-off, throws it towards Prieto. Prieto, extra effort to keep it in.
Scramble back to get that, keep it in.
Hansen had it off, knocked off of his stick. The Leafs are able to clear. It's a chase. And that'll do it for the Blues as they go 0 for 2 so far in this game on the power play. But had opportunities.
Yeah, had some good movement and opportunities, but
lots of shavings I've noticed today on this ice. There'll be some good snow cones during intermission. As Dewsbury backhands it in deep, misses a check. That time, though, and an extra little bump.
A little extra something.
James with it on his stick. Lots of time and space. Sauces it over to O'Neill. O'Neill, a little too hot, can't handle as he's going to walk towards the net. Sit behind, bring it. Plenty of time, camping out.
Yeah, you guys coming down front there if you get him.
O'Neill, great individual effort.
Yeah.
Tried to get it over to Hansen. Haberkorn steps. O'Neill's able to retrieve, avoid a check, get it into the Leaf zone.
Oh.
And both of us thought maybe
they would get a hook or they get a hold or something, but nothing.
Puck's going to get on to Quinn, so Haberkorn retrieves. So good communication. Good outlet pass to Hansen. Finley steps on the ice. Hansen has it fall off of his stick. Again, able to transition, get it in the Leaf zone, but for a whole 2 seconds as it exit. Weaver tries to knock it deep.
1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute.
So Weaver, all kinds of room. He's just going to walk it in.
Yep.
Tried to toe drag. Finley again throws it at the net. He's going to get one of those today as it hit a Leafs player in one of the soft spots.
Yeah, right on the foot. That doesn't feel good.
You know, that's something you'll see a lot in the NHL. Nice move by Finley. In the NHL, I see a lot of guys wear those skate guards because that's a soft spot right above those laces. Shot towards Quinn. Ooh, it almost redirected by Finley, and Finley almost gave the Leafs a goal as tried to knock it down.
He might be apologizing now. Sorry about that.
Almost the same exact thing that happened yesterday with Evan as one of the Blues knocked the puck down in the air. And you're right, he just told Mac, he said, "Hey man,
my bad."
Luckily
Quinn was in the right position. He kept it right in the gut there. So no harm, no foul.
Face-off won by Carter Stevenson. He's done extremely well from the circle today. That puck's going to get knocked out of play. And wouldn't that have been special if it would have ended up in that garbage can?
You got to call that shot, though.
I would have, too. That should have been a three-pointer. Buck's going to get thrown back in after it. And a one hopper to the linesman as he's going to blow the whistle and get things started. Battle behind Quinn as it's a stalemate.
A big scrum back there.
And a big scrum. Little rugby. Doesn't hurt. Towards Quinn, that'll do it. And your Blues are going to take a 4-0 lead into the third period as they've dominated in shots 22-8. Yesterday, shot totals were pretty close.
Yeah.
Not so much today as those extra board-to-board skates fired those boys up. Coach White knew what he was doing.
Got the muscles warmed up early here, so good start. We'll finish, like I said, come out strong and finish them off in the last period and go home with 2 wins.
So we'll be right back for the start of the third period. You're listening to the Blue Sports Network. Well, welcome back, all Blues. 4-0 is the score to start this third period.
Yeah, we come out cooking here at the beginning of both periods there, so let's see if we can get it again. Jump on the board and get another 1 or 2 here.
Yeah, basically like the first 4 or 5 minutes, and I have to go back and review the tape, but like the first 4 or 5 minutes of the first period, we just come out on fire, and then 10 seconds into the second period.
Yeah, right. We had 3 goals on 5 shots in that first period, at the beginning there, and then just picked it up from there. Lots of shots.
Yeah, that timeout by the coach for the Leafs, that did kind of settle things down.
Yeah, they got a little jump in their step after that, but we calmed down and came back and settled things down. So,
you know what, with DeYoung at the circle, especially on the opening faceoff, if he could tip it forward and he get a head full of steam, he could split. Obviously, he'll beat the forwards, but he could split the D and go to the. And that's what happened on that fourth goal.
Yeah.
And Quinn has played well.
Oh yeah, and yeah, they've only had over 8 shots, but like I said, like you said, hadn't had to really stand too tall for any of those. Just be solid net and defense to help them out.
Yeah, defensively, we've done a very nice job as well.
Yeah.
All 4 of our defensemen have good position. They've helped Quinn out when there's been pucks that are sitting in the slot and the crease.
Yeah, he made the save. You know, if they give up a rebound, we've been able to clear it out. So continue to do that. Don't give them second shots, second chances. So no turnovers either. We've been pretty good about turning the puck over. We haven't turned the puck over nearly, like we do sometimes. So taking good care of it. It's like Mahoney, Stevenson, and DeYoung line going to be starting with O'Neill and Habercorn on the blue line.
DeYoung again tries to win it forward. This time the forwards just gobble him up. Sometimes
it's too much traffic.
Too much traffic. Shot towards Quinn. Quinn had to kind of knock that down off to the side for Habercorn to retrieve. Habercorn with an outlet pass to Mahoney. Mahoney gets it to Stevenson. Stevenson backhands it to DeYoung, and DeYoung's going to throw it at the net.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Throw it at the net and hope for a rebound. Hope for a rebound shot, but got it deep. We'll take the face off, right?
So third period just underway. Josh is going to get to the circle again. Win it forward. Shot towards net. Had to fall off. Another shot towards net. And it goes in. So POP.
Yep.
And just like the second period, your Blues are out to an early lead in the third, and it is now 5-0 on 25 shots.
DeYoung got the face-off forward, and he kept at it and got a shot on net off the pads there, and Carter Stevenson buried the rebound. So good work. Just go to the net, right? Everything to the net.
5-0 the score. I remember your Blues yesterday won 4-1, but it was a 3-goal third period that got that win.
A lot closer than that.
DeYoung knocks it down out of the air, gets it on his backhand, throws it in deep.
All for a change, nice job.
Great job for that opening line.
Yep.
Dewsbury, he jumps in. Somebody's hand went a-flying as Dewsbury and Hansen. James in the slot, he shoots that net. Good shot. Good shot by James, but a better save by the Leafs goalie.
Well, maybe he's going to tuck it in there, that far post, but goalie got it. Well, good start. He said, don't let up. Get the hammer down and keep the pressure on, even though you got a 5-goal lead. Just keep going.
James loses the faceoff. Leafs actually knocked it right back to Dewsbury, so Dewsbury's able to get it deep. James in on the pressure as it hits the boards. Chipped up. Weaver on the puck. Backhanded. A 2-on-1 breakaway.
Yeah, didn't get out.
And he wasn't able to clear. Shot towards Quinn. I don't know if it hit him. I heard a thud. It must have hit a Blues player on the way to the net. As it gets chipped up the boards. Lost by Eaton. In the slot. Backhanded towards Quinn. Gets knocked down. Never really got onto our goalie. As Hansen is able to get it up to Dewsbury. Dewsbury and Hansen get acquainted. Puck goes on Quinn.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit, Bob. Just a bit. As the puck squirts around the boards and ends up out of the zone. And it gets on edge. The clean ice, that's going to get all the way down for an icing. So no snow is going to help that Puck gets slowed down.
Oh, yeah, they got that all cleaned up with the ice change, or the resurfacer.
Yeah, we were talking during break. Maybe coach should have him skate the boards to start the game.
Every time.
Every time.
So that's how you get the blood pumping, get the lungs burning.
Yeah, especially early in the morning. Get those boys woke up. Oh, face-off win, and it was so good it actually went on a Quinn. And there's a perfect example of how a goalie's got to be ready at all times.
Yeah, you win the face-off. You're not expecting it to win on your own net. But that was so clean.
Another good face-off win.
Oh.
High pop fly. I don't know if it hit the linesman.
Yeah, it hit somebody on the way through there. I think so.
Puck shot in on Quinn. Quinn able to gobble that puck up. So it's really been a game of streaks for the Leafs. As you know, there's moments where they look pretty solid, pretty good, and then the other moments, obviously, we get those goals. So Prieto again, then solid from the circle, and we win another one as Finley jumps in, takes it away. Prieto ran into the boards feet first.
Yeah, he kind of lost an edge and went down.
Have to make sure he checks those blades. Nice pass to Orwig. It looked like he took his eyes off for a second. Had Prieto and O'Neill broke down towards the net as Orwig's going to have it on his backhand. He's going to turn in the corner.
Get some people in front there.
Shot towards the net. Another opportunity for a rebound. Haberkorn knocked down on his backside.
Kind of slow motion.
It was. Haberkorn shoots it towards the net. Kind of a weird angle, so it didn't even get close to the Leafs netminder. O'Neill backhanded over to Haberkorn. Haberkorn's going to hold and settle things down, throw it out to the corner. A little too hot to handle as Orwig's like, well, holy cow, son. Now Prieto and Orwig right there on the puck. Good step by the Leafs as a forecheck, takes it away, and Finley has it fall right to his stick, and he's going to skate it up, have plenty of room. Tries to go between the legs of the Leafs defenseman, hits it in the corner, looks up, finds reinforcements. Got it deep.
Yeah, it's Skolrud coming down the middle there, just a little behind him. So
offsides is the call for the Leafs as they have to check up, but an
2-on-1.
empty opportunity. Shot towards Quinn.
Nice save.
Quinn fights that one off. Still loose, and a good save by Big Mac as he holds the crease, keeps it alive. Good block down by Weaver. Orwig tries to hit Weaver with the backhand. Would have had a 2-on-1.
There we
go. Now another breakaway opportunity. Shot towards Quinn, and he fights that one off.
Nice. There he is. 2 tests right in a row. Stood tall.
Weaver. Peterson. Skolrud. He loses it off his stick as it ends up in the corner. Peterson backs up as Skolrud was surrounded by 2 Leafs players. Peterson might have jumped into the fray a little bit, but good for us. It gets loose. Gets knocked down as Easton throws it up the boards to Cutcomb. Cutcomb bails out on that one. I think he was trying to avoid a hit as Weaver goes back around to Peterson. It's going to squirt out as the Leafs can't keep it in the zone. No icing. It's going to get all the way down and end up behind the Leafs goalie.
Peterson with a good forecheck there.
Cutcomb back to Peterson. Peterson, nice move as he backhands it. Tries to.
Yeah, DeYoung come down the slot. Just missed him.
Fresh off the bench. Mahoney out there with DeYoung. DeYoung shot goes wide. That good snapper. I don't think a lot of kids don't use that shot enough. It's going to roll in on goal. I think they always want to get it on their forehand and wrist it.
Yeah.
Puck down the ice.
Takes a little practice, get some power on that backhand.
And Quinn's going to settle things down. Would have went wide behind the net, but why not? Let's get the stop.
Yep.
We'll do things over on a faceoff. So 10:08 left to go in this third period. Your Blues 5-0 as Carter Stevenson enters the circle. Mahoney received the puck. Carter Stevenson, he's going to jump on it. Get it out to DeYoung. DeYoung can't handle. He's just going to squirt to center ice. Leafs get a hold of it, dump it in deep. Quinn's going to settle things down for Haberkorn. Haberkorn with the puck. He's going to turn and look, get it off to Delaska. Delaska's going to get roughed up. Swings back around to Quinn like nothing ever happened. Mahoney backs it up to DeYoung. DeYoung chips it
just got a piece,
up the
just
boards.
enough of that.
Mahoney back there on defense now as Delaska getting some time with DeYoung. And
we also saw Brady O'Neill step off the ice out the gate there. Didn't look like he was injured, but he waving as he headed off. off the ice. So
keep an eye on
Right.
him. The Leaf transition. Galaska, Dewsbury hits the ice. As Eden is hitting the ice as well as Dewsbury actually had a step, couldn't clear. Dewsbury with a nifty move. Dewsbury backhand and a good save by the goalie.
That was a nice play to get it on net. And nifty little move
Nifty
there.
little move, and a little dippy do, but couldn't dunkaroo as the goalie for the Leafs makes a good save.
Nice move, yeah.
Dewsbury to take the draw. Hansen and him switch. Dewsbury tries to win it forward as the puck ends up in the corner. Good keep by Weaver as he backhands it deep. I thought it was going to come out. Almost called it as so, but Weaver able to keep it in. Big hit by Weaver. And the Leafs.
Oh, nice play by Charlie Eaton there. Cut him off at the boards.
Again, your Blues have played exceptionally well all game on defense. Just really taking things away from the Leafs. Just haven't been able to get things going.
Taking some good angles when they go to, they're skating up the boards there, take good angles. And
look out as an errant pass leads to an opportunity for the Leafs. And they're going to swing it back around. Eaton chopped at behind the net. He's able to get it out to Weaver. Weaver with lots of time, looks up ice. Nice little toe drag, another nice move. So Dream able to get it up ice, but only got as far. Big hit by Dewsbury.
Look at that.
Look out, the highlight reels continue as Dewsbury darn near had himself a goal a few minutes ago and lays down the hit of his life.
It's nice.
As physics didn't play a part of that hit, as usually Dewsbury's on the opposite end. Good positioning by Prieto, forcing the issue. Chopped down by the Leafs. Finley falls onto his belly. We're going to get a penalty here on the Blues, and we're going to go on our first penalty kill as the Leafs are able to knock it deep. Mahoney's going to touch, and that'll stop play. And your
Call it a
Blues.
cross check.
That was the call? Cross check?
Let's see. He's pointing either at Finley or Prieto.
So O'Neill.
Prieto's going to the.
O'Neill's out along the boards. Not exactly sure what's wrong with him. DeYoung's going off.
I think they. What I heard is I think the coach just sent him off. I think probably save him for some varsity time.
Okay, so
with a 5-goal lead, don't want to.
And that's probably why O'Neill's sitting down there as well.
Yep.
So
O'Neill and DeYoung both off right now. So
backhanded down the ice by James. Nice job. As your Blues just start the penalty kill. James with good forecheck pressure. Forcing the issue. Leafs tried to throw it down ice. Mahoney got caught up at the red line. He's going to go back and back check as Habercorn is a good spot. Dewsbury. Ooh, and a shot towards Quinn, and then an extra shot attempt. Dewsbury got kind of turned around on defense and lost.
Yeah, they fed that right out front, and he got a good shot, but Mac was right there.
Good save by Quinn.
Most of all those shots they've taken on Quinn have been low, so he's been able to gobble them up with the pads and cover it up. So
face-off won by the Leafs. They gain control in the corner, and they're going to squirt it out front. Shot towards Quinn. He had to fight that one off.
Quick whistle there.
And a very quick whistle, but another good save by Mackenzie Quinn.
Yeah.
As Big Mac.
Yeah, that one popped up. He had to kind of cover it up around his chest there.
And he's really deep in his crease as well.
Yeah, that time he was, yeah. Had a lot of pressure coming down on him.
The Leafs gain control, tried to throw it towards Quinn.
Need to be careful here. We're shorthanded. Don't want to chase.
Good opportunity for it to go out of the zone. Pass across the crease. Eaton got caught up. Skating up ice just a little too far. And some Leafs got behind him. Leafs holding the corner. Try to throw it across the crease. Get it to their big defenseman. He throws it at net. Blocked down. Hits somebody.
Yeah, that's. So
he's got a solid shot. He really hasn't taken that much. Knocked down Hansen. Falls down a second time. So the momentum knocked him down twice. Good pass to Carter Stevenson, who just chips it. Only gets it to the neutral zone. Yeah. Weaver tried to step, a big hit. Another hit on the same forward.
Oh.
Broke out. Nice move by Hansen. He's going to gain control. 30 seconds left to go on this penalty kill as the Leafs are able to bring it up the ice. Hit the neutral. Make a move. James, fresh off the bench, waved at it. All the way into the zone. Shot towards Quinn again.
Yep. Another save. Cleared it out.
Skirt itself down the ice.
About 10 seconds left here on the penalty, so.
James tapping the stick. I don't know if that got in the head of the Leafs player, but he forgot the puck.
Good forecheck.
Backhanded up the ice. Offsides by a lot. Didn't call it. Shot towards Quinn. Quinn had to fight it off. It's loose.
On the side of the net. I lost sight of it. I thought it got by him.
I thought it did too.
Around the outside of the saggy net there. The saggy nets gobble the pucks up right away, you know. They don't bounce off there.
Those saggy nets. I know. I tell you what. You're killing me, Sitter. Prieto in the neutral zone. Oive as Mahoney chips it up the boards. A lot of Orwig's reach. That'll do it for the
even
power
strength
play.
here. So.
Prieto lost it. Orwig throwed it off the boards. Prieto was able to play pitch and catch, and Finley says, surprise, throws it towards the net. Good save by the Leafs netminders. Mahoney retrieves, holds and waits, throws it back in. Leafs, good effort. Got in the pass lane, picked it off, sent it up ice. Mahoney backhands it over to Finley.
Actually, got all kinds of time to kill here.
Hits it to Finley on his backhand, I should say. Mahoney backhands it up to Prieto. Prieto, nice spin move, but good back check by the Leafs. It just took it away from him and dumped him deep. I've been impressed with the Leafs. They haven't given any signs of quitting in this game. They've still pushed forward. And they've played very clean so far, too.
Yeah.
We've talked about in the past, a lot of times teams will get real chippy when they get
Start
down.
getting frustrated or something. They can. It's easy to take a dumb penalty when you're down, down by a few.
Much respect by the Leafs. Backhand to Haberkorn. Haberkorn gets rubbed off, so he can't make a play on the puck. Back to the point. Throws it at Quinn. Doesn't get anywhere near him, so it gets knocked down as Finley. He's going to take it. Actually, he was going to ice it to get a change, but it hit a Leafs player, slowed things down, and instead of getting a face-off in our zone, we were able to get it down ice.
Yep, good forecheck by Zach Orwig down there. Put the pressure on and wait for his help to arrive.
Orwig, Skolrud out there on the ice. Cutcomp as well.
Out there.
Behind the net, Cutcomp. Long legs, striding in front of the crease. Orwig tries to lay a big hit. Cutcomp darn near benched the Leafs players. He fell into the
boards there.
Every player's dream is to check somebody over the boards. Weaver, he steps. Puck's going to pop up in the air. Ends up behind the Leafs netminder. Leafs are going to bring it out. And they hit the blue. Throws it across ice. Tipped into our zone. As Eaton lost the battle. The Leafs were making a change, so not a lot of bodies. Tried to go short side on Quinn.
He's got that bottle up there. He's hugging that post.
Shot at the point, way wide, looking maybe for a redirect.
Right.
But for the Leafs, any shot's a good shot.
Yeah, they just got to throw everything at the net.
Buckle on the boards. Cutcomp, he's going to chip it forward.
2-on-1, but these guys are getting close to the end of their shift, so they're a little gassed.
I tell you what, if you put a number 5 on both of those players, you could pretty much, it'd be hard to tell them apart as Cutcomp and Peterson skate very similarly. Prieto trying to knock it down. Quinn going to gobble that shot up.
Yep.
I'm really surprised that big defenseman for the Leafs. I'm surprised he doesn't shoot it more. He's got a pretty good wrist shot. Fairly hard.
Maybe we haven't given him a chance, so that's good
that
too.
That is true.
Guess, so.
You're 100% correct.
There are a couple big fellas down there. There's another one there, number 12. Oh, just got by him. He's a big guy.
Stevenson.
Carter chasing it down.
Skate right on by. As Prieto
lost
bites a bullet. Again, you know, when you go into the boards feet first, that's going to, it could gobble those.
Could get ugly, right?
Yeah, they could gobble those.
Twisted ankle.
Well, yeah, for sure. Oh, and look out as Carter Stevenson's giving a gift. He's going to hold and walk. Throws it at net. Good save. Oh, I think it went in.
Oh, it was close.
Oh, boy, it was sure close. Carter Stevenson was inches from another goal.
Rolled behind him. I couldn't see whether it got over the line or not, but The official was not in position to see it, so.
Yeah, both the linesman and the official, they were out of position. You know, in a situation like that, the linesman can make the call.
Yeah, somebody's got to be there.
But Carter Stevenson outraced everybody. You know, I know it's late in the game. Those guys, those officials, they get tired too. I mean, I get tired just standing up here, so. Pareto, Stevenson. Pareto wins it forward. Leafs are going to get a hold of it, try to chip it up the boards.
We would send that video to Toronto. Maybe they could give us the correct call.
Exactly. For Frenchie and Mahoney, the motherland, as Prieto falls down. Scratch that. I apologize. That wasn't Prieto. That was Delaska. So Delaska throws it. Nice pass from Carter Stevenson. Mahoney and...
I thought he was going to step up and take that shot.
Ooh, and a big hit laid on Delaska as he takes a seat. Habercorn swings around, backhands it, tries to get it up to Stevenson. Shot towards the net. Habercorn in the good place. Delaska tries to chip it up.
Didn't get much on it.
Another shot towards Quinn.
Settled that one down.
Yeah, a minute 5 left. 17-30 in shots. 5-0 the score. Face-off won by the Leafs. They throw it at Quinn. Got tipped, so they got there. There's the high pop flying right on cue. They throw it up into the rafters.
We need somewhere in between there.
Yeah.
Between 5 feet and 35.
And 35 feet.
Somewhere in between there.
Dewsbury to take the draw, wins it cleanly to James. James is going to hold and settle things down as we're in the final minute. As backhanded up the ice by Eaton. Hansen has it on his stick.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of those. Hansen probably should have just skated it deep, and the Leafs are going to transition back into our zone. They try to backhand it to the front of the net. You know, and those are those things that the boys see on film, and they'll go back and correct. Weaver, good positioning as he backhands it up the ice.
Sometimes they do that, and they know right away, too. They say, oh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that back.
Hansen avoids a hit. Gets knocked down into our zone. Eaton's going to go back and retrieve, and he's going to loop back around Quinn.
The last 10 seconds.
Throw it up ice, and that might even get on net.
No, waved off icing anyway.
Wave it off. And that'll do it for the Blues as they come away with the victors. Matt Quinn
with a big
pitches a shutout. So donuts for everybody. As the zeros on the board.
He didn't get a lot. He was, 17 shots on him. He had to stand a few big saves there. So good game by him. They had a few scrambles there, made it tough on him. But
so your pre-recorded game of your Quad City Blues JV, your Blues 5, Des Moines Oak Leaf 0. We'll be back for the start of the varsity game. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Blue Sports Network. Was over the red, but doesn't matter. Now comes out of it. Hey, it's setting us up for us as DeYoung might have tipped it too far ahead. He's got a shot and he scores! So Josh DeYoung gets things started for your.
It's pretty when you do score.
They track those things, and one-timers for the most part. Shot good! He scores! Look at that, James from behind the net throws it. So puck drop, second period underway.
Quick had a 2-on-1 there almost. And,
backhanded in, Mahoney shoots, he scores! So Carter Stevenson right. Josh is going to get to the circle again. Win it forward. Shot towards net. Had to fall off. Another shot towards net. And it goes in. So POP.
Yep.
And just